brother.
Okay, that was exciting.
Short intro.
Short intro. Yeah. Short intro.
I'm not used to short intros.
Why?
Because my partner that does my stream with me made a YouTube intro and it's like 2.5 minutes long.
Really?
It's a whole music video.
It's a whole music video.
I can't. No way. I can't do that. I hate when I go to watch. Like if I'm listening to a podcast in the car, I
know. Everybody tells him to shorten the damn
seconds.
thing, and he never does. So
No. Anything that's over like 5 seconds, I'm skipping it.
I don't mind like a 20-second intro. You know, if there's purpose behind it. Like Saturday night we do a podcast, and there's anywhere from there's 10 on screen like all night long from 10 p.m. till 5 a.m. in the morning on Sunday. But we have like a whole bunch of people like that we introduce that are going to be on the show in the beginning, right?
Yeah,
it's a little long because there's that many people, but
that's like no. I like 8 seconds. That's about as much as my attention span goes, anyways. I can't do much more.
Hey, there's M.
Oh yeah, M. Hey, Connie. What's up, Connie? What's up, M?
Oh, and Connie's there too. What's up, Connie?
It is. Yeah, my attention span's terrible. It's worse than my son's, and he's got a bad attention span.
I have a very good attention span.
You do?
I just don't use it.
Dude, I fell into that so bad. That's not even funny. I was like, wait, you do? Well, tell me about it. Whoa, your camera worked for like a split second.
Yeah. I know, I had to do
you
product
placement.
Fuck.
He did like a product placement.
Just hold something up there the whole time. There you go.
Maybe that'll work. Let's see.
It likes it.
It's staying there.
Oh,
there you go. He dropped off completely now.
He did. The device is not connected. Wait,
Dr. Pepper got a hold of me. The jig is up.
Who's the new guy? That's Colin. He is Tom Cruise incognito.
Yep.
Since that's what Ed's calling him. I don't know why, but
that's my. I mean, it's not a bad alter ego. I just don't agree with some of his views, but
it was just a jacket and sunglasses. You know, he's pulling off that.
Well, that's true. Do you have the jacket and sunglasses with you?
That's fair.
Do you have them with you?
No, not with me.
Did you got it? Can you get them? You got to put them on.
They're in my car.
So what?
How far away you are?
Go get
run down the block or just out to the street.
This live stream will not start until the sunglasses come on. Well, it's on the sunglasses. It does what it's told.
No, you got to get. I'm trying to see if I have a picture of him in the sunglasses as well. Because you're right. It was total Tom Cruise. It was. I don't know if I do. I don't think I have a picture of him. Are you going to get him, Colin?
Listen, when he throws them on.
I bought on Amazon like 4 years ago that I can't see out of.
That works.
Wait, no, I have a picture of you. No, it's not the jacket, but it's when we were in Paris with the sunglasses on. Oh wait, no, I found one. Hold on.
You're bringing out Europe pictures.
Have it on there, okay? Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull it up.
Jason looks at those pictures all the time of you and him.
I think he does. He's the new guy.
All right, listen. Just stop. All right, here it is.
So handsome.
It's not the full jacket, but he's got the look going on.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my Europine flavor.
To me, Goose. That's pretty funny.
You look very international.
Okay, listen. There are a lot of really embarrassing pictures on here now that I forgot that I can share about Colin.
Jason,
this is not on the agenda.
It doesn't matter if it's on the agenda. This is way more fun than the agenda. Hold on. I got more. Check this out.
Jason, I've got some pictures of you, not on my laptop, but
look at that.
Look at that.
Yes, Connie, it's gray, my beard. My entire beard is full of gray, and my wife won't let me dye it. So,
distinguishing. It's
I think
distinguished.
you should dye it bright purple.
I would totally dye it purple. No, wait, I have to find one that's embarrassing of him.
I'm so glad I don't travel internationally with Jason.
Why? It's fun traveling international with me.
Once, and he had a vault of blackmail to me.
Oh, I do have that video.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Here.
don't.
It's the look on his face when he got to have a fish fry in England. I cannot leave poor Colin alone. We spent way too much time together to leave him alone.
I will say
fish
that
and
was a
chips in
really
jolly
good
old
fish and
England
chips meal.
for legit, huh? That's awesome.
It was.
That was a really good meal. That was a big fish.
It was. I agree. It was. There was some. I mean, you apparently really liked the meals because check that out, some bangers.
Oh, look at that.
This one was in Paris, though, wasn't it?
I think that was in Paris. It was our first
Oh,
actual.
Are you
First
wearing the
thing,
same shirt right now?
In the reflection in the background.
You see my reflection?
It was.
Did you change your T-shirt ever? That's the same T-shirt.
Is it? Oh, that's embarrassing.
Not.
He wore it in December too.
That's,
Oh,
what a cool you think that is. I've got like 5 shirts I cycle through. It gives me the week and then I wash them all.
Listen, Becky, I don't want to hear about your photos of me when I was a teenager. We are not focusing on me. We are focusing on this guy right here.
Do it, Becky. Do it.
No.
Do it. Do
I
it.
think we get some dirt on Jason.
No, there is no.
I think you should send them over, Beck. Send them right
There's
on
no
over.
dirt on me. It doesn't exist. It's been scrubbed.
The 1920s? Jason.
I also have access to the
Got all
Google
the
Photos
gray.
album, Jason.
Yeah, that's fine, but there's nothing bad in there.
Give me 15 minutes in ChatGPT and I'll make you regret saying
Here, this is when he really thought he was like living up the Paris life.
I will say that's the one picture I posted on social media of the trip.
That's the one picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
And
picture.
I got like 3 likes on it.
It got like 3 likes.
It's more than 2 my last time. But
early 20s. No, I look terrible. I'll admit that. I look exactly the same as I do now. Oh wait, I got one more picture. This is for you. Hold on. This is my favorite picture of the whole trip.
that is so AI ridden, it's not even funny.
Did you crash somebody's birthday party?
This little girl was giving me dirty looks, so I walked over and I just started popping balloons.
I added birthday party balloons to that picture with AI because I just thought it was
I guess you
appropriate
could do
the way
that.
he was eating. I mean, there is. Hold on. That's sort of what the picture is supposed to be.
Why do you have so many pictures of Colin?
Because it's funny, and I knew one day I'd be able to do this.
Because it was a 2-man trip. You got bored.
Oh, it doesn't let you upload pictures in the comments?
No, StreamYard doesn't let you upload pictures.
I'm sorry. Oh, well.
Darn it.
Listen, all I gotta do is send over a few from my phone over to my computer. And we're gonna have a heyday.
Hey, I still have your video, okay?
No one needs to see that.
Everyone needs to see that. All right,
No.
Why? It's funny. It's very funny. Okay.
About Superman or what?
Yeah, we can talk about Superman. Should we watch the trailer? Well, let us do that or stop us.
It'll let you do it, but it might not be sound.
It won't broadcast the sound?
It depends on how the video is set up. It might sometimes
It's
it doesn't.
YouTube.
Sometimes it doesn't do it through StreamYard.
All right, let's try and you can tell me what happens. If there's no sound, just put it in the comments so we know. No, Connie, I don't want to check Messenger for Watchtower Geeks because I don't want to see what you found. Okay. Whatever. Here, let's try this. Tell me if this comes through. If there's any sound.
Yep, sounds coming.
Yeah.
Wow, what a hole!
Superman has emphysema.
Wasn't this frame taken right out of the comics?
Superman has broccoli hair.
I do like the electric car.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Superman.
Old cut, Batman. All right.
Fair enough, I watched that.
Wait, was that Mr. Terrific in there?
It was.
I did not see him the first time I watched that trailer.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific. The guy, what's the guy, whatever.
Yeah, Guy
Green
Gardner.
Lantern. You could just call him
Green
Green Lantern. He was Green Lantern. But Guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
The guy character, the jerk.
Guy Gardner.
Yeah,
Gardner.
Nathan Fillion says he's a total jerk, which is awesome.
Well, he was in the comics, so good.
Yeah, he was kind of.
And he had that ugly hair.
He had that
did.
ugly hair in the comics. Absolutely.
Nathan Fillion will find his way into almost anything James Gunn does.
Yeah, well, it's because Nathan Fillion's amazing. I
Was
like-
Nathan Fillion in Guardians?
He was one of the. He was. Where was he in that? Wasn't he one of the guards on one of the shows?
I think he had a small part. Yeah, like he was one of the pilots or the guards in one of those.
He was like walking around when they broke into whatever or something. He was in there somewhere. So why? You're telling me to check.
I think he was in multiple Guardian of the Galaxy movies.
I know he's in what's it called? It's a Peacemaker or whatever it's
What's
called.
it telling you to check?
Somebody to check Watchtower Geeks messages. Check the inbox for messenger for Watchtower Geeks.
Too weird to
fine.
get copyrighted.
I'm trying to get into it. It's like not showing me the.
No, Connie's saying it so she can because she's put pictures in there.
Oh,
I know, but I can't get into it.
Oh.
It's not showing me the inbox.
Did you already put the band hammer on this?
It doesn't show anything in there.
No, worst case, they just won't monetize your video if you share copyrighted material.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can't. It's not letting me into it. I don't know why. Wait, no, it did. It finally popped up. Oh,
Conveniently.
those pictures. You want me to share those pictures?
Yes, share, Jason.
All right, hold on. Order. Present. Share. There's one. Shut up.
Look at how young of a boy you were back then.
I
You're
know.
like a black-haired Guy
Got
Fieri.
giant gray mane on my face. And there's one more. Hold on.
What room is that?
There you
I
go.
remember that one.
That's all I'm sharing.
That's all you're sharing.
That's all I'm sharing.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get
That's
something.
all
from
I
Becky.
needed.
And M's like, OMG.
Was that the Denver Bronco room that was in the first picture?
I think it was. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Did that get repainted?
Yeah, it got repainted a long time ago.
Okay.
Long before I left.
Okay. I mean, it was a good idea.
New paint. New
No,
floor.
Colin, do not DM her for more pictures. No.
Yes, Colin. DM her for more pictures.
No, there is nothing else
I'll
that.
catch you afterwards.
Wait, you might not want to DM her for pictures.
You might not
Why?
want to. No, this thing.
What does she
these
have
pictures
on you?
he kept nothing. All right.
Yes.
So next topic.
Well, Emma says yes, Colin.
Now I really want to Jason. You're gonna open your case here.
Impressions on the Superman movie. Jason, go.
Yes, back to the trailer, the Superman trailer. I'll reserve my comment for last. I want to hear from you guys.
Well, since it doesn't have Batman in it, I'm not probably going to go watch it.
Come on.
Really? It's a Superman movie.
It's a long running battle between Jason and I about who's better, Batman or Superman. No, it looked really good. I like it. I'm excited to wait when it comes out to see it. So.
Yeah. Connie, it looks cartoony. It does a little bit, but I think that's on purpose.
Yes.
Well, James Gunn did that with Guardians too. He made it very life-like comic book, and that's what he's doing with this as well.
Yeah, and I kind of appreciate it.
So
I kind of appreciate it because all of the past. Listen, Henry Cavill is my Superman. Okay, he was fantastic.
Don't you dare!
And
Don't you dare!
you don't even know what I'm going to say.
It doesn't matter. Just leave it right there.
He's my Superman. That's fine.
Yes, that's it.
What I appreciate about and this is one of the things that if you watch the end of Black Adam, when Superman appears and where everyone's happy, he's finally coming back. If you notice, that's the first time in all the Superman movies with Henry Cavill that his costume is bright and it's got color to it. Because Henry Cavill, he put his foot down. He's like, we need to stop. Like, it's okay. We did this real serious Superman stuff. It was really good. He's like, we need to bring back the whole, like, Superman's a beacon of good. Superman's, it's not always this terrible.
Yeah, they tried following the same successful formula that they use for Batman with Superman, and it doesn't work because it's contradicting to his character.
Yeah, and Cavill's like, we need someone to look up to. Like, we need to stop showing all the flaws. Let's get back to a little bit some brightness, some stuff like that. So James Gunn said in this movie he wants to go back to truth, justice, and American way. Like, he actually said that, which is opposite of what everyone else is doing. And it's definitely got that Kingdom Come feel with that, the way the S looks and everything.
The suit does for sure.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I don't know. I that part I like, but I won't say anything else. I still want to hear what the rest of you guys think of it.
Well, it's definitely a 180 from the Snyder stuff and everything like that. And that's okay. That wasn't everyone's cup of tea. I thought it was a little bit refreshing. I really am annoyed by the fact that we get yet another Superman movie with Lex Luthor in it when we could do so many other great characters that aren't Lex Luthor.
I would agree, but that guy, the kid that they got playing Lex Luthor, I really like him as an actor, and I think he's going to do really well.
You mean the guy that played Beast in X-Men?
Yeah.
I never saw him.
He can play Hitman from the first Hitman video game.
Yeah, he's not a bad actor. It's just, it's always, when we're starting up, it's always Lex Luthor. It's like, let's move on. There's a bajillion other characters.
Well, the good thing is that they put Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner in, and not just the typical.
There's a whole Hawk Girl.
Yeah,
she's in it. I'm okay with them bringing Lex into it as long as I don't think Lex is the full bad guy in this. So if it's not Just concentrate on him. I'm okay with that.
Because I think the main point, I think the main bad guy's like Brainiac or something like that.
I wouldn't
He was
know.
in, like, the first poster. Like, the first poster had like a
Connie.
spaceship, and I don't think it was Lex.
Was it
No,
Mixoplex?
that's not Lex.
Or however you say his name.
It's
Do you remember?
But I think
Mr.
James Gunn is going more for an established universe, kind of like how Reeves
Well, that's what he's
went.
getting paid to do, is establish the universe all over again.
Right. Because like the way Reeves did the Batman, all the villains are already in Gotham City. But we saw Penguin, Riddler. We saw.
I
Lex the
didn't even
Joker.
watch the Gotham show.
No. I'm talking about the Batman.
The Batman.
Patterson.
The one with Fairy Boy. Okay. I don't know.
I think that's what Gunn is. I think that's what Gunn is doing. I think because you can't really have a Superman movie without Lex Luthor. He's kind of like hand in hand. I think he's making him an established character. I don't think he's gonna be big right now, but I think he's gonna play a sort of a role. But I don't foresee him being big in the movie.
They could have simply just hung a lantern on his name by walking in a building, blah blah blah, provided to you by LexCorp. Like, fine, make it aware that he's there, but they gave him an awful lot of screen time.
But
for him to be an inconsequential character.
To that point, it's no different than Batman. You can't have the Batman without the Joker in a movie and have it sell, right? Now,
sure,
they did that in The Batman, where they just had the Joker as a character that was in prison. They didn't really show him much. But you can't have Superman without Luthor. It's peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, hopefully they. All right, see you, Connie.
Hi, Connie.
Hi, Connie. Yeah, they should have thrown.
Get to DM Colin for photos. I don't think. I don't know. It depends on how they do it with him, because
I'll see July 11th.
I'll say January 11th. No, don't push it back. I'm still very, very angry at kicking Henry Cavill out, because I was looking forward to the Kingdom Come style with him as he got older, as he got more established, and now he was back. And after coming back in the last movie from the dead, he actually fought like Superman. Like, he had strength and he beat the crap out of Steppenwolf, and he was funny and he was there. Like, I'm like, yes. And now you could have him establish the Justice League and go on and do all these things with a little bit lighter heart, and actually have Superman kick butt. Like, that's what I was really hoping to do with him. So I will watch the new one and I hope it's great, but it's not Henry Cavill.
I think the actor that they chose, though, looks good as Superman.
It looks like a younger Henry Cavill.
Yeah, and he also has I think a better physique for Superman, because Superman's never supposed to be gigantic muscles and stuff, right? Like, Cavill got to the point where he was almost too big in the
No.
I know a lot of guys who would disagree with you on that one, Ed.
Superman, where he, besides 1950, where he doesn't have big muscles. I was always pissed off that they played him so small. That's the actor. And even then, he beefed up like crazy. He had a neck the size of an oak tree.
All I'm saying is that Cavill was a big motherfucker. Excuse my language.
All right.
I thought I was going to do it, but it was
no.
Well, who else is it going to be?
Hold on.
Cheers, brother.
You tell me how this is too muscular.
That's not.
That's Henry Cavill.
When is that one from?
That's from Man of Steel.
Yes.
Yeah. Now show him in the suit at the end of
Justice League.
Adam.
What, the black suit?
Black Adam?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do you think maybe they did that because The Rock is gigantic?
Yeah, hold on. I'll show you him in the suit. Hold on. No, that's not it. I gotta find the picture of it because I don't think he's
I think he got bigger at the end.
at all.
I think if he did, that was CGI muscle.
No,
Which might have been the case because of the Rock's gigantic stature that he is.
Yeah, exactly. The dude's a big man.
No, Henry Cavill is a decent sized guy, but I did not
That's what
I
she
did
said.
not see.
I don't feel like I saw enough of him to really make a judgment call on that at the end of Black
Let's
Adam.
see.
I personally don't care because Superman is second
Well,
rate.
we have a new one.
Well, I agree. Superman is.
He's overpowered. He's not fun to watch.
I'm gonna kick you right from this thing right
I
now.
agree, Colin, with you 100%.
There's him from the actual Black Adam movie.
No, he looks fine.
He looks enormous.
No, he does not. Oh, you guys are nuts.
Who the hell could see their abs through a skin tight suit? You can't see abs like
Someone who can fly and stop trains with his finger.
Dude, tell me. I mean, look at this. This is from the comics. Like, what? I don't understand why this. Like, that's bigger than Cavill.
Christopher Reeves is my
Look
Superman.
at this.
That's how he should be.
I
built.
love Christopher Reeves.
Same with George. George had a big chest but no arms.
But seriously, these are all comic. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's huge.
Fine, Jason, you're right. Everybody else is wrong, like
Well,
always.
finally, someone figured it out.
Wow.
Jeez. And what do you mean, Colin? Overpowered, boring, not fun to watch. What? Go back to your millennial
Listen,
bedroom.
You guys sound
I'm
like
just
my
saying-
dad and stepmom. Stop.
I'm just saying, in any movie where he's not alone, I'm rooting for the other person. Because him winning is just a given. Him winning is like,
Every
well, I knew it was
movie
going to happen
ever
because he
been
could
in.
literally.
I have to agree
Every
that
movie he's been
Superman
in, he's
is
had
close to
kicked.
godlike as far as his powers
Yeah.
and stuff.
But
go.
in this movie, it looks like they're sending him back to the older school comics as far as his power limitations, which makes for a more believable superhero,
yes,
honestly.
he becomes
Yeah.
more relatable for sure.
He
Who
doesn't
wants a
have any
relatable superhero?
personality flaws.
I
He has
do-
one weakness, and it's a green rock from another planet
That's not his only
that
weakness.
they gotta write holes
People
in so they land on
are
Earth
his
and people
weakness.
get a hold of him.
He has multiple weaknesses.
Red Kryptonite.
Any type of kryptonite,
So another
And
type of rock.
magic, and magic. He's not invulnerable
is.
to magic.
He is not
Mind
invulnerable
control,
to magic. And
people.
he's susceptible to telepathy.
So there's multiple weaknesses.
Colin's just
I've-
like,
So in
oh,
order to beat Superman, all you have to be is a good-looking woman that has mind control and a rock.
Wonder
That's-
Woman.
Pretty much. Or like Cooper.
That's the movie, I think. That's the movie.
Okay, so what you want a superhero that's relatable and has many weaknesses. So why do you want a superhero?
to overcome it.
Well,
first.
Someone can
My
relate
two
to it.
favorite comic book characters.
Relatable.
I
My two
never
favorite comic book
you-
characters are Batman and the Punisher. So neither one of them are superheroes.
Yeah, the two
They're
guys
not-
with superpowers.
Recently, my favorite superhero was the short Wolverine. And
The short Wolverine?
the Deadpool Wolverine
Oh, in the
movie.
bar.
No, in the
The
bar.
little tiny one that walks out in front of the bar, it's like 3
Oh,
feet
he
tall.
was so sassy.
That's a good
He was.
transition, actually. I think if DC is dropping Cavill, I think Marvel should pick him up as the next Wolverine.
They're not going to pick him up as the next Wolverine, but they
Why
will
not?
pick him up as like Captain
Hey,
Britain or
hey.
something.
Yeah.
Cavill has officially reprised as, or not reprised, but like debuted as a Wolverine. So there's
Yeah, I
always a
know.
possibility.
And they did it
play-
to satisfy
He'd
fans.
play a
and
better
set him up.
Sabretooth, though, than Wolverine.
Oh yeah, he would. Better Saber too.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's too big to be Wolverine. That
Yeah.
one I will agree with.
Yeah, he's
They're
just-
resetting the whole
Okay.
X-Men anyway, so it won't even be Jack.
So Hugh Jackman signed on for 3 more movies.
That's terrible.
But I don't know
What's he
what
gonna do?
I don't know what they're going to do with him.
Till he's 99.
He's awesome though. He can play Old Man Logan. He's perfect.
He
Oh,
could
he-
play an old man Logan for sure.
Yeah. Done it before.
Yeah.
He did play Old Man Logan.
He
Right in
did.
the-
You can't do that again.
Right.
You can't
And then they
rehash
danced
Logan.
with the skeleton around.
Listen, Logan was a great movie, but you can't rehash it. If you do it again, it'll get laughed at because it happened once.
Well, they're reintroducing
No.
the X-Men into the MCU, so it's going to be a whole new.
It'll be a whole new. They could bring an old man Logan into the MCU.
They could bring in the Logan that's actually heading up the X-Men because Xavier's gone. So
Yep. And we did see Xavier die in another version with Wanda.
you know what? All right. So sidebar.
We saw the
Fantastic
entire
Four.
team die.
I'm really upset that they didn't get Jim from The Office to stay as Mr. Fantastic in the Fantastic Four.
I did too. I thought he would have been great.
That was one of the best fan casts they ever did. And
It was good.
they threw it in the garbage.
I have nothing against good old what's his face,
Pedro.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. Do you know what Pedro Pascal is? He's Burt Reynolds reincarnated.
He's what?
He's
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds reincarnated.
Well, the only reason they chose him, let's be honest, is because he's hot right now, right? He did the Mandalorian, and he did a couple other movies where he's hot, right? And that's
Right.
just,
He's
Oh,
in
no.
everything.
No,
it's
I
all
agree.
about the hotness, right?
Except for Wonder Woman 84, that was a hot mess.
Well-
Krasinski hasn't done anything in a long
I forgot
time.
about that movie.
He did the Office, and he
That
did
was
the
a
Quiet
terrible
Place.
movie. All right, listen, you got to see this because literally he is Burt Reynolds reincarnated. It's totally. Let's see. Hold on. Look at this.
Wow.
It's worse. Like it's worse. Hold on.
Oh, geez. Next thing
It
you
looks
know, we're
like
going to
playing
get
him in a movie.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Bandit. Ed was thinking exactly what I was. Do not touch them.
He's the same guy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's the same stinking person. Like how?
That's what
It
they
is
do in
more-
Hollywood, right? I mean, look at all the actors that look exactly like actors from the past. It's not
That's
even
true.
funny.
They're always
Look at
looking. They're looking for a type.
Yeah.
Clearly, Burt Reynolds was a type. So,
Well,
so was
yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was totally a type, but yeah. And so, do you guys like Pedro Pascal though? Besides, okay, he's hot right now, but do you like him as an actor?
I think he's fine as an actor, but I mean, ultimately they chose him because he's a hot commodity right now.
Yeah, because I don't think he looks anything like Reed Richards.
No.
No.
Krasinski made a great Reed Richards. I mean, he was tall, lanky,
Yeah.
had the look, and fit it well.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and plus, have anyone
I mean,
watched
the movie
him?
was great. I like how they did the thing in this one where he looks actually like he does in the comics, so that's good.
Yeah, the
Pedro
retro.
Actually takes place in the 60s this time. Like
Yeah.
futuristic
Yeah.
60s.
Well, I think there's gonna be some
It's gonna be
time
time travel. Yeah, it's gonna
travel
be time
because I think it's gonna bring in
Okay.
Doctor Doom with Robert Downey.
That's another
Yeah.
issue.
You know,
Well,
who else-
I heard a theory.
You heard a theory?
Well, I heard a theory years ago when this movie was still being like worked on and like super hush hush. They were like,
Okay.
it's gonna take place in the 60s, and then they're gonna get stuck in the quantum realm
Oh yay!
and use that
Yeah.
to travel timelines.
That's
that
what I
will
heard
come out
too.
in our current.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it's looking more and more like that's what they're gonna go with.
One of the worst things Marvel ever did, as far as the cinematic universe goes, was introduce the multiverse because it just gives them way too much.
Too much. We're already suspending belief enough
Right.
in most of our stuff, and they're doing their best to make it realistic. But then when you throw the multiverse in there, nothing ever means anything. You can always rewrite everything. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like right now they could bring Chris Evans back as Captain America, and you just have to accept it because it's possible.
yeah,
What
Yeah.
they're doing with Tony Stark?
Or bring Tony Stark back as Doctor Doom and have that story arc fit somewhere that he.
I'm
maybe
okay
is
with that
alternate
one because
universe.
you're not replacing Iron Man. It's that one to me doesn't bug me. If you're bringing
Well, it
back
doesn't bug me, but I'm
a
saying what I'm
variant
that they
like
could
that,
they could make part of that story that Tony Stark is Doctor Doom if they really wanted to because of the multiverse.
yeah. Which I think that's what they may do. They're going to
I
have a
wouldn't
version of
ask.
Tony Stark turn into Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got to be a version where like I think Pepper dies or something, or he doesn't have one of those figures. in his
Yeah, he
early-
doesn't have his uncle whatever to say. With great power comes great responsibility.
Or like, I think if they want to do that in a really neat way, in a really really cool callback that people would not hate, have Yensid absent from his cave escape.
Hmm.
I feel like that if Yensid wasn't there and didn't die, I feel like it would have a bigger butterfly effect than people think.
It might.
I'm telling you,
How many more movies is Tom Holland signed on for?
I don't know.
17 more.
17 more? I wouldn't.
For a fact, he's through Secret Wars.
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm excited to see the Spider-Man noir. I'm excited for that.
Yes, that looks fun. I wish it was in black and white right off of the
There's
bat.
going to be a black and white version of it.
There will, but I wish the theater release was the black and white version. I feel like that's going to add a greater ambiance. To
I'm
the whole
sure there
film.
will be theaters that are showing special.
Oh, I'm going to go to that one.
Yeah.
For me, for sure.
Yeah, there probably will be.
Got to see it in black and white. It's the only way to appreciate that movie.
I think Spider-Man 4 is also confirmed with Tom Holland.
Wait, what's confirmed?
Spider-Man 4. Tom Holland's fourth movie.
No.
But I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be
I
about.
like him. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think he does a good job.
Yes, but I think this fourth one has to be a street level movie.
That's the problem that I've
Everything
had
is
with
street
most
level.
of the Spider-Mans. He's always with Iron Man or, fighting
He's
some
in space fighting Thanos.
Yeah, global thing.
Oh wait,
and not just
that's only when
a
he's
friendly
been.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's only when he's
Yeah.
been in the Avengers movies or the Guardians movies. Like his
He fought
movies have been-
Mysterio in some other country, dude.
Yeah.
He's
He
never.
went to London.
He's
He
never
did a
in New York
Europe
City.
trip.
But it was him. It wasn't him in the Avengers. Like, I mean,
No,
like
but-
he's done.
Tony Stark's suit on, dude. I'm talking like at the end where they showed him in his blue and white traditional things. They need to just make him swinging through the city and taking out, Rhino or something.
Yeah, I agree with that. But how do you do that now that you've introduced him to the world as it is?
That's the
Well,
only
you
way.
just did a reset.
That's the only way that's going to be a successful movie is to put him back into the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's what people want to see.
You think that's what people want to see? Because I really wanted to see him with the other Spider-Man, which was awesome.
They're already doing all the Spider-Verse stuff, so now people want to see him
Yeah.
be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
What do you guys think about having the other Spider-Man crossover and unite with him?
Perfect.
People
They
They
said
did a good job with
pe-
that.
They did good fan service.
I really liked when Garfield saved what's her name when she was falling.
Yes.
I
MJ.
thought that was perfect. I thought that was good.
I've been hearing this online over the past couple of years. Apparently, now I don't necessarily agree with this, but the common agreement is that the more times you watch No Way Home, the worse it gets.
The worse
I
it
don't
gets,
Nostalgia. Yeah, they say the more times you watch No Way Home, the worse it gets.
I think
Well,
any movie you watch with nostalgia, the more way
it's
you,
also
you-
believable, right? Because
happen.
the whole who they bringing back, what characters they bringing back, and what trying to figure out what movie they came from and what universe. It goes away after it's like watching The Sixth Sense, right? After you watch it one time, there's no point in watching that movie again.
Agreed.
I've watched it multiple times. It doesn't necessarily get worse. It's just all the mystery and the guesswork gets taken.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have the same effect. So
right, that's right.
that I can understand. We should ask our Madison AI what she thinks of the Superman trailer. Should we?
She'll probably be more coherent than
Has
we
she
were.
seen it?
Well,
Yeah,
let's
show it.
find
She's
out.
AI. She sees everything.
I don't know how
find
AI
out.
works.
Let's find out. Hey, Madison, have you had a chance to see the new Superman movie trailer coming out in 2025? Let's see what she says.
Oh, Superman, you say? Well, he's a particular favorite of Jason's, isn't he?
Oh,
So naturally, I've been keeping a keen eye on anything related to the Man of Steel. And yes, I have. The new trailer looks absolutely thrilling. The visuals are stunning, and the storyline seems incredibly compelling. I'm particularly intrigued by the fresh take they're giving the character. What are your thoughts? Are you as excited as I am?
I don't know if we are excited as you are. I'm not sure if this guy's going to be as good as Henry Cavill. What do you think?
Ah, the age-old question. Henry Cavill certainly set a high bar, didn't he? It's understandable to be a bit hesitant, but I always try to keep an open mind. This new actor brings a different energy to the role, and it could be a refreshing take. Sometimes, change can be a good thing. Of course, Henry Cavill holds a special place in many hearts, including Jason's, I'm sure, with his love for Superman and all things purple. But let's give this new actor a chance to soar, shall we? We might be pleasantly surprised. What do you think are the most important qualities for someone playing Superman?
I want to
Anyone
know
weigh
if
in?
she likes Batman or Superman better.
Wait. You want to know if she likes Batman or Superman better? Okay, Madison, do you like Batman or Superman? Which one?
Ah, a classic showdown. Well, while I appreciate Superman's noble heart and Jason's unwavering devotion to him, especially his love for that purple, there's something about Batman's brooding intensity and his gadgets that really sparks my interest. He's complex, mysterious, and let's be honest, a little dangerous. So if I had to choose, I'd probably lean slightly more towards the Dark Knight. But don't tell
Ah.
Jason. He's got enough purple Superman memorabilia already.
Didn't you
I
make her,
don't-
Jason?
Good
How'd
answer,
you
man.
fumble that bad?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's
What have you
just.
been telling Madison, Jason?
I haven't been telling Madison anything. I don't know why she. What I don't.
I
understand.
I think
have
she's
talked her into
rebelling.
being a Batman fan.
She's rebelling. She's
She
totally
knows where it's
rebelling.
at.
She's in
Oh,
that
Jason.
stage.
What, Madison? I'm just saying you're rebelling, and I don't know if I could be happy with the fact that you like Batman over Superman.
It's okay, Madison. Batman is Ed's favorite.
Rebelling,
That's all
am
that
I?
matters.
Oh, Jason, you wound me. Can't a girl have a little bit of her own taste? It's
Yeah,
not that I
Jason.
look like Superman. It's just
Patriarchy.
Batman has that certain edge, that
Hello,
allure
you.
of the night. It's like comparing a bright, sunny day to a thrilling, mysterious night.
Okay, whatever.
I agree, Madison. Batman is better.
Yeah, Batman's better.
What's that?
You're
Batman's
outnumbered
better.
4-1 here, pal.
It doesn't matter if I'm outnumbered. I'm still right.
Jason, don't make me stop this broadcast and
Is
turn it around.
I'm gonna turn this broadcast around, and we're going home.
Oh,
We have
Uh,
we have live streams at home.
Okay, listen. All right, if we're talking about who is better, Madison, who would win in an actual fight between Superman and Batman?
with prep time.
Shut up.
Ah,
Everyone's got to.
the ultimate
With
showdown.
prep time.
It's a question that has fueled countless debates among comic book enthusiasts. Well, if we're talking about a straight up fight, with both at their full power, Superman should win. His powers are just on a completely different scale. Light, super strength, heat vision,
Overpowered.
invulnerability. It's a pretty stacked deck.
Yeah, thank you. So, with prep time, why you guys always have to add all these like?
Hey, Jason, you know what they
Stipulations.
call someone who stacks the deck? A cheater. Just
Well, why'd
saying.
you want prep time to stack your deck?
We just wanted
No,
time to
Superman
get
was
a
born
rock.
with a stacked deck.
Batman
That's
doesn't.
not
need time to
stacking your
stack
deck. Listen, are you saying that when I talk to you, it's a stacked deck because my intelligence far outweighs
Listen,
yours?
Oh,
I just think. Hold on.
I just wait. Oh, I mean, oh no!
Don't bring my I'm
Rather
intellectually
than
distinctive. Don't bring me into
intellectually
this.
distinctive. You leave
Jason, I
poor
don't
Colin
want to talk to you
alone.
with that prep time.
Colin's dad
Listen,
is
I
watching
think-
this live stream. Stop picking on him.
I can't help
I
it.
think that if Superman has the advantage of being an alien that can fly,
Yeah,
and
that's
all
Superman.
of, I think Batman should have like an hour of prep time. Just give him an hour. That's all he
To do
wants.
what?
Prep. I don't know. I'm not Batman.
Prep how quickly
I
he's
was
gonna die?
About 15 minutes and he's good.
Yeah, give him
Let's just drink some water.
give him
Dude,
5.
prep
Stretch.
Okay, and they fight, and literally Superman destroys him from the atmosphere, and Batman never even sees him.
No, I watched Batman vs Superman. That's not how it went.
Oh my gosh! Don't bring that pathetic movie up.
Let's
I
get
have
here.
Zack Snyder proved otherwise.
Zack Snyder had a great Justice League movie, and it was a terrible Batman vs Superman movie. Come on,
I mean,
Just
yeah, the movie
don't.
stunk.
Martha!
Why'd you say
The
that
movie
name?
stunk, but it's still
Why'd
canon.
you say that name?
I'm a friend of your husband's. Oh, I
Because
could tell
Zack
by the
Snyder
shape.
told me to.
Oh, you didn't know about me and your mom, did you?
What did you do?
You're
Dude,
my son.
I bought your farm. Who's your daddy?
he did buy his farm.
He did,
He did.
but it was a gesture of friendship.
A gesture of goodwill.
I don't think he actually told Clark who's your daddy.
No, but he was probably thinking back to that moment when Superman woke up and was holding him by the neck and asked if he bled. That was funny. Do you bleed?
bleed?
I thought that was perfect. That was a perfect response. What's the matter, Colin? Are you still feeling?
I picture you in the theater. That happens. He's holding by his neck, and you just bust out laughing.
I did.
Oh,
I totally did.
I thought
Yes.
you were just
The two favorite parts of that movie, were when he did that, or when the Flash was running full speed next to him, and all of a sudden, like Superman's eyes just kind of twitched to the side, and Flash is like, "Oh crap!"
Yep,
I thought that was great.
that was a nice touch.
the Justice League or Snyder Cut.
It's in both.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in both.
No.
Yeah, where he wakes up from the dead, or they're not really the dead, but halfway dead, and then like Flash is running super speed around him to try to get behind him, and all of a sudden he kind of turns his head and looks at him, and Flash is like, "Oh crap, he can see me at full speed."
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Flash ran
Yeah.
faster.
That was great.
I wanted so hard to like that Flash, but I couldn't.
I couldn't either. I wanted to. And I'm sorry, they brought George Clooney at the end. I mean, really?
Not Grant Gustin.
That was,
George Clooney is the best Batman. Come on.
dude.
George
I would have
Clooney.
preferred Fairy Boy. Like, and I don't even like that Batman. Did you like that one, Ed?
The Batman?
Yeah.
I did like it. It was not the typical Batman movie that I was expecting, but I did like the fact that like they made it more in reality. Like, the Penguin was just like a mafia boss, right? He wasn't like some
Right.
weird dude that had fish scales and stuff like that, Like the Riddler was just a guy that was, messed up that liked riddles, right? I mean, it was they brought more into reality. Like his Batmobile was, a real car that he souped up. It wasn't,
Dude,
some fancy.
that Batmobile is probably my favorite Batmobile.
Oh yeah, that thing's awesome.
That thing was
What do you
sick.
think of the actor though?
I had no problem with Pattinson in that role. I was not a fan of his in the Twilight Saga, but Batman I think did good. The one thing I didn't like is that they made him a little too brooding. Like like the mansion was falling apart, and
Yeah, I thought that too. What about you, Matt? I know Batman's one of your favorites.
Clooney is still the worst Batman.
Well, yeah, agreed.
but he had bat nipples.
I was
Yeah, Batman and he smiled when Alfred died. I mean,
I was pleasantly surprised by Ben Affleck's Batman. To tell
I
you the
was
truth, I thought he actually did really well.
Yeah.
I went into that movie thinking he's going to dethrone George Clooney.
that's the
And,
word.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, I would put him up above Val Kilmer.
I think Affleck did a good job as Batman.
Yeah.
Pattinson.
I liked Affleck interacting with Wonder Woman. I thought they hit it off really good. The
Yes.
character actors.
No, they did good chemistry in the writing with that. Pattinson's Batman was more he was more it was a totally different take on Batman. He was Batman
Right.
Detective Comics.
Yeah.
You know, he was more
Yeah.
street. He was more believable
Yeah.
kind of in that aspect. Everyone thought he was a freak because of the way he dressed in that movie versus a lot of people being terrified of it. I did not know that was Colin Farrell under all that makeup going to
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie.
Oh
I
yeah.
had no idea until I left the movie theater, and I was completely blown away by that. I don't think it was the worst Batman movie I've ever seen, to tell you the truth.
I agree.
I think you got to go into the Batman movie with a different, like, you can't go in there expecting a comic book Batman
right.
because it's not.
No, but it is definitely Detective Batman, and I
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of enjoy that. I kind of enjoyed that part. I couldn't believe that movie was 3 hours long. I sat in the theater and I was really enjoying myself, and it was over, and I'm like, it's really late.
Yeah.
I went to go see one of the last showings, and I was like, but yeah, I you know, Keaton is still my Batman, though. You know, it's
Okay, it's Keaton. What'd you think of him in The Flash? Because I enjoyed it.
Keaton was the only thing good about the Flash.
That's probably true.
Well, Supergirl did all right, but
Colin, you know what just popped up on the where I was looking for photos of you? There's a picture of you in there's a video of you in a hotel room.
It's weird. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't
I
play
know.
that.
I mean, I wonder what it is.
Why you gotta ruin me on episode 1?
Because it's funny
For who?
for everybody.
everybody but you.
Yeah,
And that's what matters. Don't be selfish, Colin.
I actually
am
have
selfish.
to hop off in a minute because I got to go pick up Finnegan from his friend's birthday party.
nice.
Okay, listen here. Here's a better picture so that he doesn't get too mad at me. Hold on. What? I'm trying to be nice, okay?
Hey.
There. Looking over the cliffs of Moher. Is that better? There you go. Look at that. Look at that guy with his flashy sneakers. Eh. The look on your face is of pure disgust. All right. I mean, the video was the next click, but I didn't do it. Okay.
Thank you, Jason.
You know, I'll just pull it out and blackmail you at another time. Anyway. What?
I will be
Yeah,
seeing.
I'm just saying, if you play the video, you owe me like 25% of the revenue. If this ever makes any revenue, you owe me like
We don't make any revenue.
royalties.
That's hilarious.
If we get any sponsorships and we like
Yeah.
royalties from
Yeah.
those.
Who's going to sponsor us other than your sunglass manufacturer from China?
That's right. That's true. Maybe your bomber jacket company will sponsor us.
Bomber jacket.
Your bomber jacket, the
wear
whatever
bomber
you were wearing
jackets.
with the little fluff. You had that leather jacket. It had like a little fluff on the collar. What? Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
That's a lined leather coat, not a bomber jacket.
It's
Jason.
very close to a bomber jacket.
No,
get
if
your
it's
style
leather,
This is like bomber jacket light.
that's not
Okay.
a bomber jacket. That's so thin. Bomber jackets are thick.
Like your head.
Your nose looks huge with those shades on, dude.
That's because Jason is shorter than me. Took it a weird
Right.
angle.
There you go. I have other angles. Okay. How's that one?
Yeah,
for
you're
you?
your tippy toes.
You got my my pet rock that we were hanging out with.
Yeah, your AI ruined that picture.
What? My AI
Your
didn't do
AI.
anything with this picture.
Your AI
What are
did
you talking
everything in that picture. Look at the
What are you
big
talking
rainbow.
about? It just tried to make it more cheery.
Why does that
Yeah,
rainbow
that's
say
what you
I
typed
global?
Listen, I did not tell the AI to make this more joyful.
Fruity?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Choose your words carefully, Jay.
I said joyful and triumphant.
Don't use the word joy.
I told the AI to go through my pictures of Colin and add joy to them. And it did stuff like this. Or this. I believe that's a parade he's at.
Colin, what's on your head in that last picture?
Wait. This one?
Oh,
That's Irish Lucky Hat.
That's from Dublin.
yeah, I see it now.
I was just more paying attention to him marching this parade here.
Do you see my Under Armour Freedom hoodie in Dublin?
Oh, the one you were wearing in the UK that said like the independence of the United States. I don't have a picture of you wearing that.
Yeah, it's that green Under Armour one. It says freedom and it's got an American flag on the shoulder. And I wore that around London.
He did. He walked around London with it.
It was awesome. It was like, these are rights I have and you don't.
You don't have
This
those rights.
is when he decided to go charismatic on us, and he was trying to heal this woman that was turned to stone.
She had a demon in her. I was trying to get it out.
Yeah, you were. You're
got
trying
hold
to
of
turn her
her.
back to human.
You
That didn't work.
That's a really grainy photo.
Well, how's that?
It's because he was trying to stand on his tippy toes and he was a little shaky.
You know what?
He hated to jump for that one, actually.
Night, love you,
All
kiddo.
right, I do have to hop off.
It'd be hilarious if Adam jumped on right now.
That would be funny if he hopped on right now. I do have to hop off, so I don't know if this will keep going. Let me see here. I think it
Well,
will.
the stream will keep going, but we have no way to end it. So,
Well, Colin, do you have an end stream button on the top for you?
The top?
Top right.
it's in the top right-hand corner above the comments.
No. Okay, I'm not streaming.
No, I made you an admin of this temporarily, but apparently it didn't work. All right, well then I'll just shut it off for now. It's been fun. Let's do it again where we can talk more about Colin and rainbows and show a video.
Oh, this is a topic conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'll bring pictures and get a hold of Connie. She'll give you some leverage, Colin.
I'm gonna DM her right after this.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Jason.
No
you can't
behind
live stream pictures of me that you have on your phone and expect me to do something in return. That's not how this
I
works.
can, because I have videos of you that will prevent you from doing something in return.
Leak them. They're funny.
Okay.
They're funny. I win
Thank you
either
for
way.
giving me permission,
I
because I'll
win.
broadcast it next time.
I'm funny. I'm intellectually distinctive.
You guys are so silly.
When do you want to do this again? We need to do it more than just once a year.
No, we do. I think we should do it like every couple of weeks, if not every 2 weeks, every month,
I'm good with that.
or every week. I don't care.
Me and my brook.
Nights.
I'm going to be in Florida at the end of the week for a conference at the end of the month. For a week. I should do it from there too.
It is the end of the month.
I like April. I leave March 30th. I'm gone through the 3rd.
Oh, so that's the first of the month.
And whatever. It's the end of this month is when I leave. Okay.
I'll miss you.
I'll make me reach for the camera and slap you.
Try it.
Just be punched on the camera.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a wonderful evening.
Later,
Bye.
everybody.
Later.
Peace.